Next up is Guns of Redemption. It's on digital, on demand, and in theaters March 7th. And this one is a first-rate Western. It stars Casper Van Dien as Luke. He comes riding into, he's not even riding into town. He's working at a church for this priest played by Sean Astin. This man of God played by Sean Astin is trying to help Luke find his way because Luke, he has a definite dark past that he does not want to divulge to the preacher or the preacher's wife. But they take him in and they take care of him. And he's reading the Bible. He's become a man of faith, this guy Luke. But ultimately, when there is a very bad general, a Union general named General Bork, played by Jeff Fahey, he comes to the town, this little town, and he exacts vengeance on the town. General Bork, he has a very twisted logic on how to make a buck. Part of it is kidnapping or enslaving a bunch of young women who are from the South, and he uses them as entertainment for the Union soldiers. This is not a very good thing that General Bork does. Obviously, he's an evil man, and General Bork, ultimately, his evil ways leads to a violent situation with Luke, again played by Casper Van Dien. And when that violent situation happens, Luke goes on a rampage, not a rampage. He goes on a focused mission on trying to take General Bork down. Running at 97 minutes, it's directed by a filmmaker I really love, Brian Skiba. He's the filmmaker behind The Second, a movie that starred Ryan Phillippe. He also directed a couple years ago, I think the movie was called Dead Man's Hand. And yeah, I really love this one as well. Sean Astin is really good as the preacher. And a lot of Westerns that I love, Guns of Redemption actually has the main character, Luke. He's trying to become a man of faith. So there's a lot of spirituality and religion in Guns of Redemption, but not to the point where it gets to be too preachy and too where you're going to call Guns of Redemption a faith-based film. It is not, but it's a really well done, tight Western, another tight Western from Brian Skiba, and it's 97 minutes. Again, it comes out digital, on demand, and in theaters March 7th. My rating is 4 stars. I haven't seen Casper Van Dien in a Western. I'm sure during his career, he's done Westerns, but he's very good in the lead role. And of course, Jeff Fahey, who starred in just so many movies over the years that I've really loved. I mean, we can mention it. Silverado. What else? There's Lawnmower Man. What did I see recently? Body Parts? I forgot the name of the movie. Do you remember this movie called Body Parts? Or something like that?
It sounds familiar, but no.
Yeah, no. He's Jeff Fahey's, I loved him from Lost. And yeah, there's so many great things about Guns of Redemption that it's definitely worth a watch in theaters. If you want to see a movie of scope, if you want to see a good Western, go check it out on the weekend. But it's also going to be available on digital and on demand March 7th.
So
Brian's,
in
yeah, go
Guns
ahead.
of Redemption, was there a part like at the very end where you find out that they were cannibals the whole time?
There is no cannibal. Can tell you right now, there is no cannibals. What is that a reference to? Is there what
I
movie?
I
What
I couldn't tell
movie?
you. I couldn't tell you.
Really? I'm
It would
thinking
be a spoiler if I told you what movie it was.
the David Arquette film?
No.
David and Guy Pearce. I forgot what that movie was. But Guns of Redemption is very good. And what's interesting about this is it's being released by Shout Studios this Friday. A month from now, Brian Skiba has another Western coming out with Nicolas Cage, Heather Graham, and Stephen Dorff called Gunslingers. And I'm so all over that movie as well. So I'm so excited about that movie. Yeah, I know. To be
Greg,
on, what?
Greg, go back. Say that again, but slower.
Exactly, right? It's going to be so much. I also have to mention there is some young actresses in here, Caitlin Kemp and Sienna Bjornerud, and they play just one of the couple of the young girls who are held captive in this movie. They do a good job as well. Just it's one of those movies that I can watch again and again. Again, I'm a huge Western fan, and you can actually check out my interviews with Casper Van Dien, Brian Skiba, and Jeff Fahey over at deepeststream.com. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. For more movie and television reviews and interviews, please subscribe to my Deepest Dream channel, like, comment, share, subscribe, and as always, thanks so much for your support. Take care.